as you guys can see in all of my videos, I have so many cookbooks. That's not even all of them, y'all. I got more up there. I got more over there. Okay, wait, where were we? And if I'm being honest, some of these cookbooks I have never cooked a single thing out of. I definitely have my favorites. Some of these I've cooked through a ton. But you know, every time one of my favorite cooks puts out a book, I buy it, I flip through it, I put it on my shelf, and then sometimes I just leave it on the shelf, and then another one comes out and I buy that one, and then I just never end up cooking from one. Because of this, I've actually been wanting to start like an Instagram and TikTok series called Cookbook Roulette, where I'm just like, today we're following Mamrie Hart's recipe for cheddar and stout boozy fondoozy, and then just making it. I might start that soon. That's not what this is though. I've always wanted to write a cookbook myself. I love watching cooking videos. I'm guessing y'all do too. And there's been a lot of really popular food creators over the years. Our beloved Claire Saffitz, Joshua Wiseman. Their food looks really good on camera, but does it taste good? Today we're gonna find out. As you can see from the title, today we'll be testing famous YouTubers' cookbooks. I picked 3 books. First up, Claire Saffitz, What's for Dessert? And then we have Joshua Wiseman's first cookbook, an unapologetic cookbook. And then also Rhett and Link's Mythical Kitchen. They just put out a cookbook too. And I feel like that's a good variety, these 3. We got Chef, Baker Chef, and then Silly Chef. Never mind. Okay, hi, it's me 9 hours later. I took a little break to cool down, but I was just cooking and filming for like 8 hours straight. I don't know what I got myself into, y'all. I'm feeling very delirious and I still got Mythical Kitchen left. So I have made the executive decision to turn this into a 2-parter. So this is part 1, and then I'm gonna do Mythical Kitchen and then a 4th one in part 2, which I will upload in just a couple days. Y'all, I feel like I'm filming the Avengers. So you won't have to wait long, but if you were excited for Mythical Kitchen, I can't. I'm having a blast here, full disclosure. But it's too long. This video is too long. So double feature, baby, 2-parter, back to back. Okay, hope you guys enjoy the vid. So originally for this video, I thought I would just flip to a random page and make whatever I land on. But no, we need to be serious, okay? This cannot be like my other videos where I'm like, oh, I don't have that, so I'll just use this. No, guys, we're being scientific here. So I went ahead and flipped through and found some that just spoke to me that I wanna make. And so we're gonna make them. I got all the ingredients. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna try really, really hard to follow everything exactly. I'm not messing around with this vid. Y'all, one of these recipes calls for a deep fryer. I was like, oh, I can just like throw some oil in like a Le Creuset. No. Y'all, I've got a deep fryer. Paid priority delivery. Do I need another kitchen appliance in my home? Nope. But now we have one. I'm being so serious. I got good quality ingredients. I went to Gelson's. I cannot wait for some of these. And the one I wanted to start with is our beloved Claire Saffitz. We know her, we love her. This was her second cookbook, I believe, What's for Dessert. I think I have her first one. Oh my God, do I not? Oh, sorry girl. Oh wait, no, this is her first one. This is her first one. Wait, okay, it doesn't matter, let's focus. It's time to be serious. The recipe I landed on that spoke to me that we will be trying today is her fennel and olive oil cake with blackberries. I love fennel, I love an olive oil cake. I'm really excited for this one. She says it's inspired by a word I'm not even gonna try and pronounce, which are Indian candy-coated fennel seeds that she would get from a spice and specialty food store in Manhattan. And she says, it's interesting, which is not always a high compliment when it comes to dessert, but in this case, the brightening addition of blackberries and lemons steers it into highly snackable territory. I'm down for an interesting cake. Ugh, I love when a food is interesting. So I'm excited, and y'all, I'm not fucking around, okay? She calls for a 4.5 by 8.5 inch loaf pan. I was like, oh, I got a loaf pan. No. Y'all, I measured it, it's not the right size. This is like 5.5 by 10. And honestly, it was kind of hard to find an 8.5 by 4.5 loaf pan, but I did find this like single-use easy foil one, so that should work. All right, I cannot wait to get started. However, before we get into it, we got a sponsor. Y'all, I cannot get off my phone and it is ruining my life. You know, I open my phone, I read the news, I feel awful. I check Twitter, I feel awful. I open Instagram, start comparing myself to other people, I feel bad. Some days it feels like the world is on fire, and then it makes me feel like my brain is on fire too. Sometimes it feels like all the bad in the world and all of my racing thoughts are so overwhelming that I can forget all the good. And so I've really been trying to take care of my mental health, especially as we're going into the winter months. A couple months ago, I got a new therapist after not having one for a while, and it's been such a game changer. It's really been helping me focus on what's important, and even just having someone to vent to some days is really nice. You guys know I love therapy. I think it's so important. A good therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from a new perspective. Just like everyone needs a doctor for checkups, I genuinely believe everyone could and should use a therapist at some point, especially in these crazy times. It can be so valuable to talk to a professional and gain tools that are custom to you to help manage your anxieties and overall just make positive changes in your life. If you've never tried therapy, I definitely recommend giving it a try to see how it can help you. BetterHelp is the sponsor of today's video, and they're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. You just fill out a questionnaire and they will match you with a therapist in as little as a couple days. I've used BetterHelp before myself, and one thing that I really love is how easy it is to switch therapists. I love this because I've definitely been in situations where I start therapy with someone and then I'm like, this isn't a fit, but I'm such a people pleaser that I don't know how to just cut it. If you're not vibing with your therapist, it's super easy and non-confrontational to get a new one at no extra cost. I've honestly never met someone who I didn't think could benefit from therapy. So if you've never tried therapy, I highly recommend giving it a try. And you already know I'm hooking y'all up with a discount. Click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/andrewlowe to get 10% off your first month of therapy. Thanks to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you all for hearing them out. Let's get back to the vid. Okay guys, I have an idea. I really want this to go like as streamlined as possible. I don't want to make any mistakes. Bold for me to say, I know. So I think I'm gonna try and get everything as mise en place or whatever. Mise en place, mise en place. And go ahead and just get all of the ingredients measured out and prepped before we start the instructions. So, all right, olive oil, fennel seeds, lemon. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is olive oil that Chris got on a trip from Italy that he brought back for me. I've been savoring it. I've barely used any, but we're making an olive oil cake, and this is the best olive oil I have, so we're gonna use this. Lemon, flour, baking powder, salt, baking soda, plain whole milk yogurt, not Greek. Ah, shit, the eggs need to be room temperature. Okay, that's okay, guys. 2 eggs, I'm gonna put them in some warm water. Okay, got them in some warm water. That should help bring them to room temperature. And then some frozen blackberries, I'm gonna keep those frozen, and some powdered sugar. Oh, and vanilla. Okay, for the olive oil, she says 1/2 cup plus 1 teaspoon. Then in the step, she just says combine 1/2 cup. So I don't see the teaspoon anywhere. Okay, she does say brush the loaf pan with a thin layer of olive oil, so maybe that's what the teaspoon is for. I'm gonna go with that. Oh my gosh, y'all, let me get the scale out. We're gonna be exact. Okay, first, let's measure out the olive oil. She calls for 1/2 cup. Ugh, what a fancy pour. It's nice and slow like this. Ugh, I feel so fancy. Okay, this looks like 1/2 cup, but it says it's 123 grams, and she said 117, so. All right, 117, that's perfect. Okay, olive oil measure. Next up, a 1/4 teaspoon of finely chopped fennel seeds. Wow, oh my gosh, it's getting everywhere. All right, okay, a 1/4 teaspoon. Y'all, I'm not fucking around, I'm trying to be perfect. Okay. Got our fennel seed measured. Okay, next up, 2 teaspoons of finely grated lemon zest. All right, is that 2 teaspoons? That looks like 1 teaspoon. Okay, yeah, that's like 1 teaspoon. Okay, I need another lemon. All right, got our 2 teaspoons. Then 233 grams of all-purpose flour. Oh, wait, no. Okay, maybe this is stupid for me to prep everything at the same time. The instruction says to only add the 1 2/3 cup, which is 225 grams. So I'll just measure that out. Okay, 227. Okay, that's 225. 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, got that. Okay, a teaspoon of diamond crystal kosher salt. Trying to get it exact, y'all. Okay, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh my God, y'all, there's a second page. Okay. Okay, now I see where the extra olive oil and like yogurt and everything comes into play. Okay. Okay, 2/3 cup of yogurt, which should be 160 grams. I didn't tear it. I didn't tear it. Y'all are like, it's not that serious. It is. Okay, tear 1/3 cup, 2/3 cup. 161 grams. Let me get a little bit out. Oh, that was too much. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. There, perfect. We got there. Okay, next up, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Oh no, okay, there's 1 tablespoon. Oh my God. Okay, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 3/4 cup or 83 grams of confectioner's sugar. All right, is that everything? Then we got the eggs, we got the blackberries. All right, we did it. Got our mise en place. Let me clean up real quick. Y'all, does anyone out there know anything about stone countertops? Because I love this kitchen island, but I am ruining it in every video. There's already like an outline of that cutting board from the lemon juice. Oops. Should I seal it somehow? I don't. It's so ugly though, I don't want to. Is there a way I can like clean it, refinish it, and then seal it? My budget is $100. Gorgeous, look at this. Got everything laid out, we are ready. Also, oh my gosh, yeah, that lemon juice is like destroying my table. Oopsie. My pottery, I'm obsessed. All right, it's time to get serious. Arrange an oven rack in the center position and preheat to 350. Okay, it's in the center. And then we're gonna brush the bottoms and sides with a thin layer of olive oil. Okay, and then line the bottom and 2 longer sides with a piece of parchment paper, leaving an overhang of 1 inch or 2 on each side. Okay. Where's my parchment paper? Y'all, where's my parchment paper?
I got it, yes bitches!
Okay, let me cut this so it fits. I'm sure she does. Is that right? Hold up, maybe it should be slightly thinner. Y'all, I have not put this much effort into something in a while. All right, and then we want it to overhang by 1 inch or 2. Well, pick one, girl. 1 or 2. I'm trying to be exact. Okay, I feel like that's like perfect. Oil the parchment paper and then set the pan aside. Okay, the next step is we need to make the fennel oil. So we're gonna combine the olive oil and the fennel seeds. Oh my God, I'm scared. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, oh, I kind of just want to look at it for a little bit. Wow, gorgeous. All right, but let's do this. It says to heat over medium-low heat for about 3 minutes. All right, it's going. I'm gonna add in the olive oil. Our olive oil from Italy, might I add. All right, yeah, you better get every last drop. I measured this to a T. Okay, and then our fennel seeds. Swirling the pan occasionally until the seeds begin to sizzle and the mixture is fragrant. Oh, this is gonna be the best thing I've ever made. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes and nothing's happening. The heat honestly might be too low. Let me go up just 1 notch. It's fragrant, but I don't really smell the fennel yet. It just smells like olive oil. It's getting there, it's getting there. Okay, some pieces are floating and some have sunk down to the bottom. And the ones at the bottom are looking a little more brown than the ones at the top. So I don't know what to do. I don't really smell it, but maybe we should stop. Guys, I'm scared. I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Okay, y'all, I'm just gonna stop there. I'm scared. It's honestly been like 6 or 7 minutes. It's not smelling very fragrant. I mean, it is. Okay, maybe that's right. I don't really know. I'm gonna trust the process, y'all. All right, next up, we remove from heat and then add in the lemon zest. It says it'll sizzle a little bit and then stop. Okay. Okay, well that part's doing that part, right? So maybe it's fine. That's, you can't see. Okay, it smells, oh my God. This is gonna be so good. Okay. Set this aside and let the oil infuse as it cools. Oh my gosh, y'all. First time I get to use my new mixing bowls. And now we're gonna mix the dry ingredients. So our flour, the baking soda, the baking powder. This is salt, right? Yeah. Our salt, and that's it. And now we whisk that together. Oh, stunning. Love you, Eastport. Okay, and then in another medium bowl, we're gonna whisk together the yogurt, the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and the vanilla. Gorgeous. And then I don't have a hand mixer, but she said we can use a stand mixer. Oh my gosh, I forgot to measure out a cup of granulated sugar. Ugh, dang it, okay. Okay, we just need a cup or 200 grams. Ugh, but I took such a cute picture before and I was missing this. Ugh, oh well. Hello? Oh, it's not plugged in, okay. Okay, now we're gonna beat the eggs and the sugar at a medium-low speed until the eggs are broken up. Then we're gonna go up to medium-high and beat until the mixture, oh my gosh. Y'all, I can like hear the egg. Is that normal? Wait, oh my God. I wanna try and shake it really hard and then see it. See if it comes out. Okay, no, sorry, we can't be playing games like that. See if it comes out scrambled. Okay, 1 egg. Oh my God, it did! Is that normal? Is that, hold on. Oh, I guess, yeah, if you shake hard enough. Wow. Okay, our second egg. Beat the eggs until the eggs are broken up. I already did that. Okay, we add in the sugar on a medium-low speed. We increase to medium-high. Oh my gosh, okay, and then after the 3 minutes, we gradually pour in our cooled off oil. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, we got that all good and mixed. Okay, now she says add 1/3 of the dry ingredients, mix it until the flour disappears, then add 1/2 of the wet ingredients, mix until combined, and then do 2 more alternations between the dry and the wet, and then fold the mixture several times. Okay, what? Y'all, this is very exact. Okay, add 1/3. Okay, that's about 1/3. Okay, just until the flour, okay, now add 1/2 of the wet ingredients, mix until just combines. Okay, it's combined. Okay, now some more dry. Okay, now some more wet. Okay, and then the rest of the dry. Okay, and now the rest of the wet. Until the last trace of flour disappears. Oh wait, oh my gosh, I messed up. She did say to switch to the paddle. Okay. Hope that didn't mess anything up. I'm not really sure. Okay, well anyways, there's no more flour, so I guess that was pointless. Let's try. Okay. And now she says, switch to a flexible spatula, fold it several times. All right, am I folding it? I'm trying. Okay, honestly, this looks stunning. It looks like perfect. I said that like I've made this before. Okay, and now we add in the blackberries, and she says to coat the blackberries in a tablespoon of flour, and that'll help it so it doesn't sink to the bottom. Okay, 170 grams of blackberries. All right, that's too many. Okay, and then she said to set 2 aside for the glaze. There's our 2. Okay, now we're gonna toss them with a tablespoon of flour. She said do fresh or frozen. I did frozen because I feel like that's actually fresher than fresh because they're frozen like immediately after being picked. But I'm pretty curious how like the temperature could affect like the baking time. Just a thought I had. Oh my gosh, okay, it's happening. We're gonna add these in, gently fold it in, and then immediately put it into our loaf pan. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, that's gorgeous, I need to pick. Stunning. Okay, gently fold it in. Gosh, this is gonna be so cute. Oh, I love food. Okay, scrape the batter into the prepared, can y'all see? Oh my God, it's happening. Okay, and then smooth out the top. I mean, it looks pretty smooth, girl. Is it not supposed to be smooth? Did I do something wrong? Okay, oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, guys, it's time. All right, I'm putting it in the oven. Oh, I hope my oven's accurate. I had an oven thermometer, but it broke. Okay, and now we let that cook for 50 to 60 minutes. Set timer for 50 minutes. Ah, I can't wait. Okay, and then this is for the glaze. We'll do this when the cake is cooling. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these back in the freezer. Or the fridge, I guess, maybe. Okay, now for time's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on our next cookbook recipe, but I'll edit it so it's chronological. All right, now we wait. I'll see you guys when the cake's done. All right, y'all, the timer just went off. That was the 50-minute timer. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's stunning. Not quite done yet though, so I'm gonna give it probably needs about another 10 minutes. Okay, the other timer went off. It's now been the full 60 minutes. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Huh, okay, it's still not coming out, okay, the sides are coming out clean, but the center is not. And she says, until a skewer inserted into the center comes out clean. 50 to 60. Uh-oh, what's going on? All right, I guess I'll give it like another 5 minutes and hope that does it. Okay, I just did some research. I think it's because the pan, that little like foil pan I'm using is thinner than a normal pan. That affects the cooking time because it holds on to heat less than a normal one. So I hope the top isn't overcooking, but yeah, the middle's still not ready. Okay, it's definitely getting there. I'm gonna give it like 1 or 2 more minutes just to be... Actually, hold on. Ow. All right, y'all, I burned my finger a little. I'm gonna give it like 1 more minute in there and then I'll take it out. Whoa, okay. All right, I'm taking it out. That is what it's looking like. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Looks so gorgeous. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, now we let it cool in the pan for 20 minutes and then we're gonna take it out and let it cool completely on a wire rack. Hey, set timer for 20 minutes. Okay, see you then. And then I'm actually gonna put it in here. Just, I don't know. I feel like that might, I don't know. The foil will probably lose heat faster than a normal pan would. If I put it in here, maybe it won't, is my thinking. Okay, see you in 20 minutes. Okay, the 20-minute timer went off. And she says to use a knife to loosen up the short side, and then we're gonna lift up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No, wait, no, oh no. I did something wrong. Aww, that's okay. Did I do something wrong or did the recipe do something wrong? This is a testing cookbook video. No, I probably did something wrong. I think maybe I didn't oil the sides enough. Maybe this pan sat so long that like all the oil on the sides just dripped down to the bottom. Oh, dang it. Oh well. And now we're gonna transfer to a wire rack and then let it cool completely. All right, so I'm gonna keep letting that cool, and then once it's close to being cool, we're gonna make the glaze and then we're done. All right, see you in a little. Wow, my shirt. All right, y'all, it's a little bit later. As you can see, I'm probably a little more sweaty and my shirt's a little messier, but our fennel cake has been cooling. Oh, smells so good. Gorgeous bottom. Hello. And now we're gonna make the glaze. All right, I did keep the 2 little blackberries that we set aside in the freezer, which might've been a dumb decision. So I'm actually gonna just microwave it for like 10 seconds. I feel like that's fine. Oh my gosh, a sausage I microwaved a few hours ago to eat and I forgot to eat it. Oh. All right, it says crush them thoroughly with the back of the spoon to release their juices. I feel like I got them pretty well crushed. Okay, and then we're gonna add a tablespoon of the yogurt, our teaspoon of lemon juice, and then a teaspoon of olive oil. All right, whisk that up. Okay, and now we're finally gonna add our 3/4 cup of confectioner sugar. All right, and ours is looking somewhat lumpy, so I'm gonna go ahead and sift it. All right, and now we whisk that up. Wow, wow, wow. That glaze is truly stunning. All right, and now final step, y'all. We just pour the glaze over. Oh my gosh. Claire, this is stunning. Some nice drip on the side, nice glaze on the side. Oh, let's get some in the crack. Hold up, let me get some from here. I want all of it on the cake. This is truly like a stunning cake. Mine looks even better than her picture. No offense. No offense to her. This is a stunning cake. And the frosting's delicious. Wow, I can't wait. Okay, she does say to let it sit until the glaze is set. So, all right, I'll see y'all when it's set. But, stunning. Gorgeous. All right, y'all, and here we have it. It's gorgeous. Here is the Claire Saffit's cookbook, fennel and olive oil cake with blackberries. I am so excited. It looks so pretty. I can't wait to taste. Okay, I feel like I don't really want to try an end piece. I want to try like a normal piece. So I'm gonna cut a slice off the end and then cut another one and we'll try that. Are there cutting instructions? All right, y'all, here we go. I forgot about the blackberries. Gorgeous. Okay, it does look like mine sank to the bottom a little. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yep, a lot of the blackberries are at the bottom. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my God, there we have it, y'all. It looks great. Smells amazing. Moment of truth, y'all. I need to sit down for this. All right, moment of truth. Claire Saffit's cookbook cake. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, that is interesting. She was so right. Oh my gosh. That is really good. I almost wish there was more fennel. It's like just a little hint. But with the blackberry and the lemon, oh my God, wow. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my goodness, guys. What is there to say? Honestly, actually, no, never mind. I want some more. I guess I'll eat that in peace. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry. I'm literally just going ravenous in silence. It is really delicious. Oh, I feel Claire's love. Y'all, it's like midnight. I'm editing this chronologically. Or no, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. But, ooh, this is good. Guys, it's literally so delicious I could keep eating it. Definitely the blackberries seem like they're all on the bottom. But I think that's on me. Oh, maybe that I used frozen. Maybe that affected it. I do wish there was more fennel. I wish it was a little stronger. But again, maybe that's on me. Wow, this was beautiful. 10 out of 10. Well, maybe like 9 out of 10. Delicious, beautiful. Oh, I'm having a blast. I don't really got many more thoughts on it. So I guess let me clean up and let's see what's next. This is what the bottom looks like if you want that close up. All the angles, really soak it in. All right, on to the next. All right, and moving on to cookbook number 2. Next up, we have Joshua Weissman's cookbook. I got this a couple years ago. I was pretty excited for it because I watched his videos so long ago. It's been so fun watching him grow into this culinary icon of the internet. And everything he makes truly looks so good. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I've cooked anything from it. I feel like I've used one of his like recipes for like a staple sauce or something in a random video. But I've had this cookbook for a couple years and I've never made anything in it. And last night I found a recipe that spoke to me. And so today we're gonna make it, and that is his browned butter cornbread. I love a good cornbread. Browned butter cornbread sounds delicious. I trust him. I am kind of now having some second thoughts about my pick. Like, there is a lot of stuff in here that all looks good. But no, what am I doing? This is a good one to try. Don't know why I'm doubting myself. It also seems somewhat simple. It says only 10 minutes of prep time and 35 minutes of cook time. So I'm very excited for this one. Though there was some drama a couple hours ago. I read the first step, which is place an 8-inch cast iron skillet in an oven, and realized that I don't have a cast iron skillet. This was the clip that I filmed then. Oh shit, y'all, I don't have an 8-inch cast iron. I thought this was one, I just measured it, it's 10 inches. I got a 4-inch, a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 16-inch, but no 8-inch, and we're trying to be serious today. Okay, so I gotta go run to the store real quick. I need the right thing. 4 inches is too small, 10 inches is too big, 8 inches? This is a serious video. Okay, let's go. We got one now, y'all. 8 inches, honestly, kind of smaller than I thought it would be. But that is, I guess, like the perfect cornbread pan size. It's kind of cute. I'm surprised I didn't have an 8-inch one. Okay, so the first step is to place it in a cold oven. The oven is probably not exactly cold. That's probably fine. I think he's just saying that so they heat up at the same time. And you know once this is 400 degrees. So, okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven and set it to 400 degrees. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get everything mise en place again. And I'll do it off camera to save time. Okay, you ready? I'll snap or something. You ready to see my gorgeous bowls? You ready for my gorgeous bowls to appear? Okay, mise en place. Gorgeous. All right, I got all of our ingredients for Joshua Weissman's cookbook, browned butter cornbread. We got our cast iron in the oven. It preheated to 400. Gorgeous, right? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be talking about my new fork pottery addiction for a while. I love them. All the different glazes and color combos. I'm obsessed. My bank account is not. All right, anyways, it's so hot in here, I'm gonna be honest. I'm fine, but if I start looking sweaty, that's why. Okay, the first step is to brown the butter. Can do, all right. We need our cooktop back. Oh, okay. I love browned butter. I am so sorry to the vegan Andrew that is still somewhere inside of me. My curiosity for browned butter was like one of the first things that made me snap. I love it, it's so good. I also though feel like I'm never really that good at making it. He says until it turns dark brown. I always just panic and feel like I'm burning it, but okay, we'll see. Medium. All right, we're gonna pour the butter in. All right, it's already starting to melt. Ooh, it's melting fast. Okay, they are loud, but induction cooktops are kind of cheap. It's going so fast. Oh, and this is half a cup of butter, by the way. All right, there she goes. Oh, and it's unsalted butter. Did I say that? He called for unsalted butter. Ooh, it smells so good. That might be brown enough. I think I'm burning it. Okay, that's brown enough. Did I burn it? I don't know. No, that's probably good. I think that's probably perfect. Until dark brown? That's dark brown, right? Or is that black? Okay, okay. Oh my God, I'm panicking. Is that burnt or is it brown? I need to put it in here so I can see. Hold on, let me Google. Brown butter versus burnt butter. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just try again. Yeah, that looks kind of burnt. I think I burnt it. All right, luckily I do have another half cup. I'm gonna try again, but on medium low instead of medium. And hopefully that should be better. All right, it might take a minute. Okay, attempt number 2 is looking good so far. I was actually Googling and I actually don't think this is burnt. I think it's actually kind of perfect because I tasted it and it's not bitter at all. But we were supposed to add the herbs in immediately after taking it off heat. So I'm just gonna go with this. I'll use that one for something else. All right, it's going kind of slow. Okay, it's getting there. The milk solids are like a very light tan. Oh, okay, there she goes. She's going. All right, slightly darker tan. All right, we're so close, y'all. Still going, y'all, still going. Okay, y'all. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want it to go any further. And this is half a bunch of thyme and half a bunch of sage, washed and dry. And he says, add it. Oh my God. And then stir to combine. Was not expecting such a crackle and pop. All right, there we have it. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Honestly, I slayed that one. The brown butter looks perfect. Stir to combine. Oh, transfer it to a separate container. I'm just gonna transfer it back into here. All right, and I guess that's like infusing. Okay, I think we're done with this. Oh no, oh my gosh, guys, it wasn't recording. I've been trying to do really good about turning the camera on and off, and I forgot to turn it back on. And I've just been talking and doing stuff. Shit, ugh. Oh, it was so beautiful too because I was like pouring all the ingredients in. Oh. All right, what did I say? I smelled this and then I was like, it smells so good. Whatever. No, but it does smell good. I feel like I really killed that. Here, I'll do a reenactment. All right, 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 47 grams of light brown sugar, 8 grams of fine sea salt, and I made sure it was fine. I bought this just for this. I cannot believe I've just been standing here talking to no one. My bad. A tablespoon of baking powder, and then 1 1/4 cup of finely ground yellow cornmeal. Okay, I think that's all you missed. Okay, anyways, mise en place or whatever. I need to figure out how to say that, sorry. Mise en place. Kind of life-changing. I need to be doing this in every video. And also just anytime I cook in general. Okay, whisk this together. Actually, I'll do the dry in here and the wet in here. Huh, there's definitely some little clumps. I guess that's the brown sugar. Maybe I should have sifted it first. Oh my God. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, and now we're gonna add 2 eggs. Whisk that up. All right, got that whisked, and then we're gonna add in the buttermilk. It is 1 1/2 cups. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh, I just remembered how good this is probably gonna be. I love cornbread. Cornbread, I feel like, has such a range between like, yeah, that's fine, and then like literally the best food I've ever eaten, especially in a cast iron. Ooh. Okay, now we are gonna discard the herbs from the slightly cooled butter. How are we gonna like, I want like all the flavor. It's clean, right? No, y'all have been watching it sit there for months. Okay, I just wanna like press and get as much butter out as we can. Get all those good herb oils in it. Ooh. Okay, that looks good. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. The brown butter is like perfect. Look at those solids. Oh my gosh, this might be like the best brown butter I've ever made. Wow, that's stunning. Okay, there's like a couple little rogue thyme leaves, but I think that's okay. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I did such a good job. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Back to the recipe. Oh, in a slow stream. Okay. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. It tastes way better if there was salt in it, but I'm sure we'll get to that. All right, and then all the solids. All right. Oh. All right, y'all. Now we are gonna whisk the wet mixture into the dry mixture until it's completely smoothed and combined. Wait, I don't know why I was just whisking that. Hold on. All right, that smells so good, and it honestly looks like perfect. Okay, the next step is to take the cast iron out. Okay, oops. I was seasoning it since it was new, and I think I just like scraped the seasoning off. Oh well, okay. All right, lightly grease it with cooking spray. Oops, I just sprayed my hand. Now we pour this. Okay, this looks like a lot of batter for a little pan, but all right. Okay, add the batter to the pan and spread it evenly. Oh no, it's like the perfect amount. Never mind. Is it? It looks like, oh, does it rise? Is it gonna rise? It might. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Wow, literally filled to the brim. Okay, oh my God, that tastes so good. The herb butter, level that out and then stick it back in. Oh my God, oh no, okay. All right. And then we let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, all right, I'm gonna clean up and I'll see y'all when it's done. All right, y'all, the 20-minute timer went off. He said 20 to 25. Let's check it. Oh my God. Okay, is it done? Okay, the toothpick is coming out clean. Oh, well, I'm gonna let it go for about 2 more minutes, but oh my God, it like looks perfect. My shirt. Okay, I'm taking it out. Okay, now we need to let this cool in the pan for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna transfer it to a wire rack. I also need to cool for a couple minutes. Y'all, I am so sweaty. That's water, I just spilled water. But I've been cooking for hours, I've had my oven on for hours. It is so hot in here, so I'm gonna take a break. All right, it's been a good few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and try and move this to the rack so it can cool completely. It is kind of like stuck on the edges, so that's a little tricky. I'm not really sure how to get it all out without it falling apart. Tell me how to get it out. Oh, okay, I got it. There we have it. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna let it continue to cool. All right, y'all, and here we have it. It is fully cooled. Joshua Wiseman's browned butter cornbread from his cookbook, An Unapologetic Cookbook. Oh, which plate should I put it on? This one's giving corn, but I feel like this one would look better. Y'all are like, shut up. I love them. I love my plates. All right, it is cooled completely. I cannot wait to dig in. Gorgeous. There we have it. I'm not really sure how to cut it. I guess, does he say? Cut into 8 wedges. He does say. Which piece do I want? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take this one. Oh, wait. Okay, the middle is a little gummy. And I did it more than the time he said. Huh. Okay, also, mine looks a lot taller than his in the pic. At this point, I don't really care. All right, I've got it slightly warmed up. I've got a little bit of butter. Let's dig in. I cannot wait. Oh, the smell? Ooh, my bad. That smells so good. That herby brown butter. Ooh. All right, is it good though? Let's see. Oh my God. Wow, wow, wow. That is divine. It's definitely very herby. The butter picked up a lot of the herbs, but also maybe I put too much in. The measurements was just half a bunch of each. And I don't know, I just got like those clamshell containers and I did half of that container. I don't know if that's a bunch, but it's not like, it's delicious. I'm just trying to think of things to say. Oh my God, this on the side of a meal would go crazy. Me talking about a side dish. The way we cut, this is kind of like cake too. This is really good. This is delicious. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't know if it's necessarily my favorite cornbread I've ever had. I think maybe I do like when cornbread like has corn pieces in it. I don't know if that's controversial, but oh, this is delicious. It's a really good, slightly elevated, simple cornbread. Y'all, it's midnight. I don't know what I got myself into with this vid. I don't know why it took so long. I started filming at 2. I love food. 8. All right, y'all. Well, there's our cornbread. Okay, do I have any more thoughts? Like, honestly, not really. The brown butter, delicious. The edges, ooh. All right. Well, y'all, I guess that's all for part 1. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I had a great time. How long, what are we at? 50 minutes? 40 minutes? Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm curious, if I am gonna do this 2-parter, I'm curious how it's gonna work. So I hope you enjoyed this because there's more coming. All right, I feel delirious. I've been cooking for so long. I need to go to bed. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming along this journey with me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. I need to go wash this shirt. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, bye-bye.